Hello, good evening. So I wanted to come and talk about
Hello, good
being
evening.
excited about moving and buying my first home. But first of all, I want to say this. I want to show gratitude and I want to say thank you to every single person that has either donated or those of you that have purchased readings and those of you in particular that have purchased spell work. Um, I wanted to say that, I would have never thought that it was possible for me to, do as much as I've done because I was always told that it was impossible. So I'm excited as heck, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I've been a YouTuber for upwards to 10 years, longer than 10 years. And it wasn't until I started exploring my spiritual side that, I just began to have everybody in my life, literally everybody in my life that needed to go went. Everybody that needed to go, that needed to get out of my life went. And you can tell that the reason why was because they did not want me to be successful. But all of you that have supported divine services and have believed in me, you guys have made that possible. So at the end of the day, my gratitude is with my clients because I would be nothing without you guys. I wouldn't have a business without you. And I've honestly been through so much, and if I had to do over again, I wouldn't change nothing. I'm very grateful for the things that I have learned through this whole process and everything. And like, I'm just really excited about finally being close to the day where we are moving. Um, to be able to move to a place where your rights are not going to be violated constantly and where you're not going to feel like it's martial law and where you're not going to feel like you're being discriminated against because people, don't believe in your spiritual beliefs or they want to say you're crazy because of, maybe some of the spiritual things that you may talk about. Um, I've honestly felt that my freedom of speech has been, you know, compromised a lot, to where people only want you to talk about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jesse, how are you? And I'm just really excited for my life to get back to normal, and so this is, even though I've been kind of in and out on YouTube all day because I've had these same people doing the same attacks. Um, of course, I've been taking care of business. And buying my first home is going to be one of the most amazing experiences ever. Unfortunately, I got to move before I can even do that, but that's okay though, because I'm not just buying my first home, I'm actually going to be getting one built. So I'm extremely excited about this new year and what it is going to bring, which is everything that I want. And I just wanted to come and say thank you to every single person that, like, I don't care if you bought a $10 reading or $100 reading. I don't care if you spent $1 or $1,000. The point is that you spent it and you spent it with me. And it feels very liberating. I get confirmation every single day of how liberated I am. You know, I asked for freedom in the year 2019 and I'm getting it. Finally, I don't have to feel like a prisoner anymore. I don't have to feel, and especially since I did that empath protection and healing, because as an empath, you know, people have just consistently done everything in their power to hurt us. And they actually think it's funny. It's funny to them to hurt people's feelings and to make them cry. And it makes some people feel good. And just knowing that I don't have to be violated anymore, just knowing that I can wake up in the morning and just feel happy. I already feel it. I already feel it. I already feel that moment right before the transition happens. And to the point where, you know, like right then at that moment when it's time to go, it's time to go. Hiring movers and everything. And I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of people that can understand and relate to what I'm talking about. Because you got so many people that think that they have the right to control you or to control how you feel. They don't. It's a lie. So a lot of stuff is going to change for the better. First of all, we're going to have more space. This house is not big enough for my family. It was only temporary. I'm renting. You know, nobody gets somewhere and rents. And, you know, I have 4 children and I only have 3 bedrooms. So, you know, of course, a woman that has, you know, I wouldn't care if I had children or not. I would still want a house with a certain amount of bedrooms. So I don't have to, you know, nobody has to reduce their family size or, you know, get rid of their kids or anything like that. Nobody has to do that. In fact, so much good stuff is about to happen. It's just not even, I mean, it's not even funny. And, you know, the enemy is so scared. They've been scared. I'm just going to be honest with you. It ain't nothing wrong with living in Georgia. It's just certain people that have your address. So you guys have gotten me through everything. Like just being able to focus on you guys instead of focusing on crap that means nothing. And I know that everything is going to change when, you know, the day that we move. I'm not going to say when we move in, but it's coming. And you can tell that it's certain people that don't want me to move because they want to know where I live. And I will tell you that it's definitely me because, you know, I have stalkers that are in my bloodline, people that I'm related to. So I appreciate you guys believing in me. I do. I appreciate the love and just everything that has been bestowed upon me. You know, I thank God every single day for having the capability of feeding my children. You know, being able to feed them, being able to be there with them every single day. Nobody should ever be denied that right. And boy, I'm telling y'all, boy, a full-fledged demonic moon attack has been done to me over and over again. If I can survive that, you can survive what you're going through. Because even though we got all that going on, it's still nothing but happiness and good things happening, you know, and that's really what matters. What is happening in reality? You know, you'll go and you'll look at these people and they'll say whatever they got to say. But in reality, we got brand new furniture. We're getting ready to move into a freaking nice ass house. People will not know where we live. They don't have the right. So that is amazing to me. And, you know, things will be better. I'll have so many more readings that are going to go up. I'll get so much more done, you know, and I just don't have to worry about it anymore. I just don't have to worry about being poisoned anymore with negative vibrations that we don't deserve, you know. And I'm going to tell you something. When you see a grown woman being abused, help her. Help that woman that you see going through that, because some of us don't deserve it. None of us deserve that. Okay. So I'm going to be making a transition very, very soon. And I'm so freaking excited because I'm going to have more space. I'll have an office that will be private, you know. I'll have a backyard for my dogs or for my dog, you know. I'll have more space, you know, for Jacob to run around with so that he can have friends, so that he can go to school. You know, we don't have to be afraid anymore. When I first moved to Georgia, I had death threats, guys, over a lie. Paranoid, delusional people threatening to kill an innocent woman, literally, that did nothing. I just got caught up with the wrong people. That, you know what my focus is? My focus is moving. My focus is getting my son in school, and my focus is buying for both of my sons are going to be going to college. My oldest son is going to be going to college, and the youngest one is going to be going to school. So, you know, it's just really exciting. All of the amazing things that are going to happen. And stop telling yourself that bad stuff is going to happen, because it's not. It's not. When I made a promise to you guys, that's what I meant. I promised that everything that I would tell you, that I would come through and deliver. That is exactly what I've done. So, you know, I'm just going to let y'all know that it's going to be a free freaking mess. I mean, as soon as we move out of here, there's going to be videos going up. There's going to be people saying all kind of weird stuff. We don't have to respond ever again, ever. We don't. All we have to do is live and breathe and eat and live life. Work, play, laugh. What else is there? So, you know, I'm feeling so blessed right now. Oh my God, y'all have no idea the blessings that are coming in for everybody that is in my circle. If you outside of my circle, I don't know what to tell you, but the people that are in my circle, okay. And another thing, don't judge yourself or other people by their circumstances. You are not your circumstances. A circumstance is a circumstance that you have to get yourself out of. And literally, there's nothing wrong with my life. The only thing that was wrong about living here was the fact that my enemies had my address. So I'm here to tell you guys, all of you that are getting ready to move in March, don't even tell one person that is amongst that group where you are at. You have a right to privacy. Especially if you're a YouTuber, especially if you are any kind of famous person. If you're a famous person, if you're a YouTuber, you know, people gonna come for you. They gonna come for you. Especially people that you know personally that don't want to see you get anywhere. But, you know, YouTubers, you know, they don't like us because they feel like this is not a real job. You know, they feel like, you know, but it is our real jobs. It is. Okay. It is. This is the reason why a lot of us made partner 10 years ago and some of us didn't. And the people that didn't make partner came for the people that had something, that was building something. So the good guy is going to win this time, not the bad guy. The good guys are winning. Do you understand me? We have been fighting a spiritual war out of this world. It's over. I'm telling y'all that the spiritual war is over. You don't even feel it. You don't even feel any of the deities that was reacting, all of the spirits of where they supposed to be. It ain't, it's over. We have already reached the finish line. The enemies are just trying to feed at the last minute. The war is over. We already won. There's no need for us to argue or debate anymore with anybody. It might be fun to talk about some folks sometimes, but that's not a part of our spiritual path. Sometimes you got to get it out. You know, when somebody does something, you got to get that stuff out, get it out. Do not internalize it, because that's what a lot of people will do. And, you know, just continue to look forward to the good things that are coming for you. All of the confirmations. And don't ever let nobody speak affirmations over your life. Ever. Ever. Because I don't allow it to happen to me at all. You know, they told me that I couldn't do this and I couldn't do that. And I don't even know why, you know, why it was assumed that I would have all these challenges, which I didn't. It probably because my mother was drinking when she was pregnant with me. I'm not even going to lie to you. You know, we all know that there was something, and she's admitted to it. So, you know, but I was born healthy. I was born intelligent. All of my children are intelligent. They're all healthy. We're not going to make up things to be sad about. We're not going to do that. So I'm excited to give y'all like a tour, but I'm not going to do like a tour because these people are that good. When we move, I'm going to show y'all bits and pieces of my house. Now, the one that I'm getting built, that's going to take about 6 months to a year. But when I move, but I'm not going to do like a walkthrough, you know, because people will figure out where you're living by doing that. That's what they did before. I had no idea. No idea. I didn't. I really honestly had no idea that I was that big of a deal. You know, it was like, what is it? But it's them spiritual gifts. It's the ability to heal. It's the ability to love. Your heart chakra is where everything is at. If you have hatred and contempt in your heart to where you're going to attack a baby, and you know, and then act like it's normal, and we just gonna give you more rope to hang yourself, is pretty much what a lot of these people will do. So anyway, y'all, I'm freaking excited. Oh my God. Like, oh my God. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna live. and breathe and just sit and breathe, because the place where I'm moving to has much fresher air than over here. This place is a damn death trap. And you know what? You can tell that it is because there's always ambulances and stuff coming, and I don't know what's up with that. This area has a lot of older people in it, so this is not necessarily the area for for somebody my age. There should be families with, and there are families with kids around here. It's just it's not the best area that I live in. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it's the best area. Like, I don't feel like I'm not safe. You know what I'm saying? The only people that have made me not feel safe are the people that are supposed to be closest to me. But that's typically what happens when you're victimized. Typically, when somebody is robbed, statistically, it's by somebody that it's not by a stranger. So even, hey, Phyllis, thank you. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And, we're going to drop the money and everything. And it's exciting because it's like, I am never going to appreciate my home the way I'm going to appreciate it this time. If I ever took my home for granted, I won't this time. If I ever did that. Because, now I know how freaking lucky I was, like all those years that I lived in peace and nothing but peace. So help me God. Every single day that I woke up, I remember, things getting done, the house being cleaner. When you got a bunch of people throwing negative energy at you, you're more tired and you don't feel good. I've actually been healing from PTSD. And the reason why is because I didn't know if the world had went crazy, and I didn't know if my children were safe. So, I'm not going to ever sit up here and say, oh, well, I didn't care. And no, I'm going to tell you something, somebody attacking your babies. And I loved my children before that. I didn't need nobody to attack my babies to appreciate them. And I think some people are just judgmental, Thank you so much. Congratulations. Oh, Jamar said, congratulations. How will you stop the generational curse from following you? Not giving people my address, not telling people where I'm at. You know what, guys? Here's what I want to tell you. I've done quite a few generational hexes. I did a lot of them last year, a lot of them. Okay. And I can honestly say that there's a difference between a generational hex and a cult, Illuminati, satanic cult family. There's a difference. So my situation is definitely, it was a generational curse, but this is more so a group of people that decided to conspire against one person is basically what that was. The majority of you're not going to normally go through that. That's not the normal stuff, especially if you're trying to be a witch. That's not the normal stuff. Now, if you have a father that is a Christian, he's going to continuously punish you and get off on it and think that he's better than you. So we all know that that's BS. That's it. That's hypocrisy at its finest. Because at the end of the day, what does the Bible instruct? It says that you are not supposed to judge. Can't nobody judge nobody but God. Okay? So you're not supposed to be judging people. And so that's where the first mistake came from in the first place. Okay? So, for me, I know the BS, and I know who I am. I know I'm a good person. But when people do stuff and they continue to drive a knife through your chest, you don't have to sit up here and go, oh, the love and the light. Oh, love and light. No, you let that stuff out. Let it out and purge. Purge that mess. Okay? We got the new moon coming up. around the 8th. So if you guys know that on the new moon, this is when we are going to do a huge purging. That full moon was a harnessing of healing energy. And this new moon is going to be about getting rid of, banishing bad habits, old habits for good. You know, things that don't serve you, things that don't, you know, make you feel good. Okay. Everybody should feel good. If you're not feeling good, and I know it's a lot of people that don't feel good. They just don't feel good. That starts in your mind. So your body will follow when your mind is healthy. And y'all know that I had everything working against me. And if I can keep my mind healthy through all that narcissistic abuse, then we on to something. Okay, we on to something. So I'm currently doing a cleanse of myself right now. My cleanses are 300 and so are the healings. So if you guys want to get on the schedule for the new moon, what I do is I get everybody, especially when it's a cleanse, everybody pretty much gets prepared and done, you know, around the new moon, even on the day of the new moon, because we're going to have a really powerful new moon as far as with banishing and getting rid of people that don't serve your best interests. Do not deserve to be in your life. People that talk about you, people that degrade you, people that make fun of you, people that laugh at you, people that abuse you, people that do everything in their power to make you feel less or just to bring you down. Those people should have never gotten several hours of my time today, but they did because I'm fighting something. And believe it or not, whenever y'all see me come on here and say anything, it's for a higher purpose. I don't care if my vibrations are lowered at that time. It's still for a higher purpose. Okay, it is. And it's time for us to rest though. So we gonna all get some rest. Like I know for a fact that it's so many of you that your heart is like right here with me, but you're helpless because all you can do is sit back and watch. And I know that when I make that transition, when I make that move, you know, everybody that loves me, everybody that respects me, everybody that cares about me, they're going to breathe a sigh of relief and say, you know what, Jamila, I already can see y'all calling me. I can feel y'all coming to me saying, you know what, Jamila, I am so happy for you. Did you get your P.O. box? Did you make sure that you took care of your business? And the answer is going to be yes. And I don't need no donations. You know what I'm saying? There, you know, people always think it's about begging people for stuff. I don't have to beg nobody for nothing. And even if somebody did need a donation for me, that's not begging, but that's what they call it. They thought that that's what I was doing on here, but that's not even how I make my money. So it's very, very important that you guys keep me and my family uplifted in your prayers. Okay. I am asking for prayers and support and love, and everything's going to be all right. Like, this is the one thing I don't want y'all to do. I don't want y'all to ever worry about me. That's all they do is cause a bunch of unnecessary worry that don't even exist. Okay. And especially we're going to be okay when we get out of this house with this mildew stuff in it, because I believe that there's like mildew or mold in this house. So, but you know what they say, what don't kill us makes us stronger, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'll definitely have a P.O. box. And, you know, that's going to be my address, and it's going to be a major part of my healing, a major part. just, you know, not having to sit there and have somebody knock on the door and you sitting there trying to eat dinner with your family. I can't even really eat in this house, to be honest with you. I've lost about 15 pounds the past couple of weeks because I can't even really eat in this house, because I can't really sit down, you know, with my family without worrying, are the police going to come and knock at the door because of what I said under my constitutionally protected right of freedom of speech? I have wondered that. Are the police going to come and knock at my door and treat me like a criminal when I've done nothing wrong? That is horrible. Nobody should ever have to go through that. An innocent person that has done no wrongdoing should never have to go through that. So all of you that have been through that, I know exactly how you feel. For real. And it don't feel good. But you know what? You can find your way out of it, man. Don't ever think about taking your life. Don't ever do that. Nobody's saying, I'm not saying that suicide is a cop-out, but it will get better for you. You see what I'm saying? Because what I was sensing was a lot of people that was just suicidal. I can't deal with this. I don't want to live no more. I can't be here no more. You know, and I'm telling you, it's all going to get better. And, you know, as long as you're respectful, you can definitely hold on to me, because I'm the type of person to hold on to. You can hold on to me. If you are respectful of me, I will go to the moon and back for you. But if you are being disrespectful to me, I can't do it. I can't do it, because there's no love without trust, and there's no love without respect. There's no love without respect. Respect equals love. That's how I love. And I got that Taurus moon, and that means a lot to me. And I'll fight it. I will fight it. I will never relent to something like that, because it's wrong. Human beings should not get along like that. Human beings should not have to live like that. You know, literally they, which we don't know who this they is us. You know, we're literally living like, you know, unappreciative animals. And I'm very appreciative of everything. Every single person, everybody that calls into my show. That's why I do free readings for people. You know, that is my way of giving back. And I enjoy every second of what I do, and I'm never going to stop. Never. I'm never going to stop doing rituals. I'm never going to stop doing readings. I'm never going to stop doing this ever. And it has nothing to do with any of the problems that I've had. That is their agenda, to lie to you and tell you that when it's just them plotting. They're just trying to make it look like it's bad. But it's actually not. It's actually not, you know. Yeah, Phyllis, exactly. Respect is everything with me. So, you know, I have done that for people. I have given my all to people. As long as you being respectful to me, and as long as you're not talking about me behind my back, I can't stand that, guys. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you, is that I can sense if you're talking about me behind my back. That's, you know, I've actually, you know, there's some people that talk about you in a negative way, and there's some people that think about you negatively. Like people that put those ideas in people's head, and so they're always thinking about you negatively. And so the negative thoughts result in negative vibrations. So when somebody tells somebody something negative about you, they're planting a seed that's going to grow. And that person is always going to think about you negatively. And you know what? Go look it up on YouTube. There's like several hundred videos on YouTube explaining about how you can pick up on when somebody's thinking about you or talking about you. And why can't they just be honest? Why can't they just respect you? Why can't they just appreciate you? It's not your problem or your fault that they don't appreciate you. It's not your fault. I'm telling you, I've been sitting here telling myself that you are loved, you are valued, you are treasured. None of this is your fault because that's what they want you to believe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the talking about somebody negative. I can pick up on when people talking about me negatively. I don't like it. So, and I'll let you know, hey, you was talking about me to somebody today? The first thing they'll tell you is that you crazy. Because how did you know that? How did you know that they were doing that? Even some of the people that you think you can freaking trust, and they actually will, change suit. I'm not the type of person to do that. If I'm your friend, then and if I got your back, I got your back forever. I don't believe in no fair weather friendship. I don't believe in no rocky, crumbly relationships. I don't believe in shakedowns and card houses made of cards. I don't believe in that. And I believe that it's what's hurting a lot of people. It's what hurt me my entire life. So I'm getting over it. I am. And I'm the Six of Swords, like right now. Like, it's happening, and it's happening very rapidly. There's like a leap forward that is happening into the future. Just bam, everything changes, everything. And I will tell you that people do benefit more from positive reinforcement. Okay, I don't care what nobody tells you, some people need negative reinforcement. I don't. I'm already inspired. Every single day I wake up in the morning, hell, sometimes I don't even eat breakfast. I just get straight to work, which is a mistake. I'm gonna quit doing that because I need to start, being better about eating breakfast, because I have a tendency to not do that. And that's not good, So here's the thing. I have love to give, and I'm gonna give it. So I'm not gonna ever stop loving. When you stop loving, that's when your heart chakra will start dying. So you just gotta, I can't imagine ever not being the loving person that I have always been. I couldn't imagine, having a dark soul. It just I've been connected with people that have just that generalized dark nature about themselves, and it's hell. It is. And it's not. I thank God. Uh-oh. I thank God for giving me the mind and the heart and the spirit that God gave me. If you are a good person, you are so lucky. That means that you have been touched by angels. And you have so much to do for other people that's going to be good. Okay? You have a lot of good things that you're going to do for people, just like I do. So I'm saying this to all of my princesses that are going to come. A lot of you guys, I can see you guys coming because we get ready to make that transition really quickly. So, all that other stuff is over. It's already over. And I just want to thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for believing in me, even when my own mama gave up on me. Because you know what? I asked the universe for all of you. I did. And I take responsibility for it. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. I have been crying a lot, but tears of joy. I haven't been crying because I've been sad. I've been crying because I've been releasing. And, when you cry, it lets you know that stuff is working properly. If you are just blank and you got to let that stuff out, I promise you, you're going to feel so much better once you start to release it. And each time it'll get easier and easier for you to release that. You know, it does. When you stop loving somebody, your heart starts dying. And it starts, you know, doing it very rapidly when you're in your 30s and 40s. If you are not utilizing your heart chakra, and I'm talking about in a way to where you are expressing love to your family, to your pets, to the people around you. That, because that's my mission, is to create a better world with love. That's my mission. Yeah, I have a goofy, sappy view of the world to where I feel that I can change the world. And I have faith in that. Okay, I do. And it ain't blind faith. It's real. Because I've always had not a voice in my head, but I've always had that spirit guide that has been there saying, you are here to do good things. And this is where we led you. Okay. So I got to go, guys. I just wanted to come and let you guys know that I'm doing good. I'm dealing with some stuff, some crap. But other than that, we're doing good. And the kids are doing good as well. I can't wait until we move, because my son has been tied to me, literally, because he's so afraid of what would happen to me. So I'm so glad that, you know, once we make that transition, that everybody's wings are going to just come back, you know. And so anyway, love and light to you guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I think I started to feel better once I got some stuff out. And you know, it's really nothing to worry about. You know, the one thing that I can tell you is that don't hold it in. A lot of y'all are holding it in. Turn on your camera and say to the person that has hurt you that they hurt you. That's you sending it out to the universe. You know that other life forms and other beings can see us when we're on here, we're broadcasting. You know, this is satellite, you know, people can see us, you know, different types of people. So anyway, thank you for the sunflower. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Love and light.